All right, so you guys know what it is. Record more videos on the iPhone. Why? Because I like it, because it comes in 4K. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we still got the Pontiac in the background. And as far as today's update going on with parts, if you look on the hood right there, you can see that we only got like one box. I'm not gonna bash any other companies, but you know, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on more parts so I can drop basically this 5.3 into the Pontiac, get it wired up, and give you guys the content that you want. But like I said before in numerous posts, that content is gonna be pretty much slow because I'm waiting on shipping companies to bring me my parts so I can get this bad boy going. But of course, it's another weekly update. I gotta crank out some type of video, you know, so I can reel you guys in and keep you guys entertained and stuff like that. So I don't know what I'm probably gonna do. In today's video, I'm probably gonna just unbolt these factory headers. I'm not gonna use them at all. If we go up here to the top, we're probably gonna clean up the valley pan and stuff like that. Get a little penetrating fluid inside the valves, clean that stuff up. And since I have the titanium valve springs, I'm probably going to install those also. And if we walk around to the back, the paint job is looking pretty good. No one's really going to be looking back here anyway. I might I might disconnect the starter, bolt on the flywheel. Oh my god, are we back at this again? Flywheel, flex plate, I can't remember, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Big disc that goes back here in the back of the engine. Also, I have my Camaro oil pan. A couple videos ago, I told you guys that I really think, because the way that the G8 rides, it rides kind of high, and the motor mounts kind of basically lift up the engine anyway. I strongly believe that the truck oil pan will clear. But since I already have everything out, I'm like, you know what? Don't be a butthead. Go ahead and replace it. So I have the 5th gen. Basically, I have the 6.2 liter LS oil pan, pickup tube, windage tray, the dipstick tube, everything that revolves around the oil pan and stuff like that. I ordered. I got it in the house waiting right now. So I guess today's video is probably going to be me swapping out the truck pan, putting on the valve springs, and bolting on the flex fly plate. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'm probably going to paint the engine up a little bit, do a little bit of spring cleaning. We're still officially, I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm officially waiting on, but it's pretty enough big parts for me not to actually bolting my torque converter and trans and sliding this bad boy back in, because once I get those main components, I plan to probably be doing like 2 to 3 videos a week because I want to hurry up. All right, let's move on. I'm like, really, good brother? You really need to use an extension? Yeah, kind of, sort of. All right, so we can't get into that one. Let's start knocking this stuff out. I have no idea. I've never popped the valve covers off just to see like the good internal condition of this engine. That's another question I need to answer about you guys. I know you guys are probably wondering and scratching your head, like, how does this dude even know this engine works? Like I said, I got this engine really cheap. Really cheap. Almost as cheap as I got the car. And I got it from a running Tahoe. A good running Tahoe. So I know everything works. I'm just dying to see the internal condition of, you know, like the springs and stuff like that. Ooh. All right, guys, so if you look at this, we got good news and bad news. We got like a little bit of water in here, which is kind of weird because I actually have this motor sitting upside down. And if you look at these lifters, ooh, jeez. Man. Oh, God. Look at these push rods. Look at this. Like, guys, is it even worth it? Should I be swapping out these push rods? I mean, like the engine ran. It did run. Oh my word. All right, so I'm gonna pop these off. I'm gonna pop off the other side also and see what I'm up against. But I already know you guys are gonna be watching this video like, dude, just upgrade these bad boys. Definitely upgrade them. Let's go look at the other side. Oof, it's hot. All right, on to side 2. So on the other side, I checked it out. It's really all just in the surface. It's weird because when you look at it through the camera, it looks worse than what it actually is. It's all really just surface rust. And so when you come over here to the side, this side is like bone dry. Bone dry. Ooh. Bee, don't sting me. Oh, look at that, aluminum alloy. So we're gonna spray this side down. This side, actually, it's. I'm gonna say this engine was like really taken care of. It really was. There's really like no gunk and sludge buildup in this bad boy. It's really not surprising because, like I said, this was like a good running. How many miles were on this Tahoe? Like the guy barely used the Tahoe. Okay, and it got like basically rear-ended. He was selling out the whole truck, and you know, well, whatever. I still may upload that video on how I got this engine. Okay, so let me lube this side up and move on to some other stuff. Oh man, more bad news. It just keeps getting better. All right, so far guys, we got the header off on the driver's side. I've never noticed that was broken. All right, so anyway, we got the header off on the driver's side. Look at that. Freaking catastrophic failure. We got the typical broken LS header bolts inside the block, but this one here is going to be I have no idea how to get that out. If you guys got ideas how to get that out, please definitely let me know in the comments. It's like that one broke clean off. I mean, I broke this one today. This one here was already there. But when I got the header off, it's like in there. I didn't notice it was that bad. So let me go do the other side and see what I'm working up against. Here's another pro tip. Look at the paint. Paint job did not hold up. Engine wasn't even running in the paint. Well, it was contaminated on this side. Anyway, and I didn't use the primer stuff. So anyway, here's gonna be a pro tip right here. Remember I was telling you guys to like save every bolt and stuff like that? On the LS, I mean not the LS, on the V6, I was trying to save these bolts, but dumb me forgot that I already have these bolts on the engine because I didn't remove them. So later I'm gonna pop those off and probably start transferring over the G8's frame bracket mounts and the motor mounts. But I'm probably gonna do that after I swap the pan and clean the block back up. All right, so let me go to the other side and see what's going on. I gotta get the other side off also. But if you guys look, there's... Whew. Hopefully that one is missing. Okay. But we do have one here that's broken, but it's not recessed. So it's a good chance I could probably just unscrew that one. Heat it up, unscrew it. But the other side, I have no idea. Wow, wow, chicken wiggle, waggle, wow. I don't like this out today. Probably they sense what's going on. I was getting ready to say tropical storm. What is it? Tropical storm Isaias is coming already feel the moisture in the air and the raindrops. Anyway, you guys don't care about that. You came for Pontiac content. So this is the opposite side, aka the passenger side. We got the header off. Oh my God, are you serious? Are you freaking kidding me? Remember the bolt I was talking about earlier? That bad boy. So we got 2 front broken bolts. And this one seems feasible to get out. You know, a little bit of heat, not too much. Probably some vice grips and a little bit of turning. The other ones came out pretty good. Really good. You guys are probably going to want to know what this bolt is that's sticking out of here. That's for, you see here, that's for the dipstick. Help keeps it mounted to the side of the block. Don't worry about it being banged up, because like I said, for my Camaro pan, like that Camaro pan, I'm predicting it's going to stop like right here. Like right there. That bad boy looks so shallow. Yeah, so I'm really not worried about it. I already got a new dipstick tube, and I wasn't really thinking on how to get this part through. I just said, hell, you know what, whatever. Bend it down and get it out the way. But yeah, these broken bolts, man. Oh my God, these broken bolts. I have no freaking idea. I'm probably gonna have to look something up on. I claim to be a master mechanic, but when it comes to something like that, you know, that just boggles my mind. It really does. I really don't want to swap heads on this 5.3 because, like I said, I plan to go bigger. I mean, even though I can just probably change the heads over, but gosh, I don't know. I'm getting too crazy right now. So if we look at this side, it's like I said, this guy really took care of his truck. Man. I think that truck he only used that truck in like the winter time, and all he did was really go back and forth to work. You always change the oil. Even the plugs, like the plugs and wires. Like if you look there, you can still see the damn boot grease. You can still see the boot grease on the plugs. This guy really took care of his truck. Good oil changes and stuff like that. The condensation, the water buildup and stuff, that's me, because I had to run out and get an oil cap. I didn't have an oil cap. So this side looks good. I'm gonna try to hurry up and at least change out one of the valve springs. Just to give you guys a little bit more content. I can't do as much as I want because the tropical storm is coming. And as you guys see, I work outside. I don't want to pop. I at least wanted to get the water pump off. But then it's kind of no point, because then I got to take the water pump off. I got to pull the pulley off just to get to the timing cover. And that's just going to be wasted time, sunlight, and labor. Especially for me to do something that I don't have all the parts for. And also, let me give you guys another quick note. I have not, I've still been doing all this with hand tools. Okay? I've still been doing this with hand tools. Like I said, I've been updating you guys on what tools it's going to take to do this swap. And as you see, you know, you guys can probably pause the video. This is nothing just but extra sockets. Over here, that's it. That's all the stuff that goes up there. And I still got spark plug sockets and whatnot. I haven't even used half of this stuff. That's it. Basic hand tools. That's all. So let's clean up the top of this motor. And let me start getting some of these springs in here. All right, so let me show you guys some stuff that I have here. Just a little bit of a care package. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just showing you guys everything that I have. Well, not everything. So I got the best in the game. I got Permatex engine assembly lube. You already know what I'm going to use that for. Also, I have the ARP, basically the main bolt. That's what we all call it in the old school high rod world. I have a reusable main bolt. It even come with like a little fastener lubricant, a little washer and stuff like that. And yeah, that's right. Mosquito repellent. Yeah. I need that because I work outside. It would be so great if I got a freaking mosquito repellent sponsor, or just any type of sponsor. Like, yo, sponsors, I'm out here. Hit me up. Look, this is the valve spring installation / removal tool. This one looks pretty much cut and dry, easily, and self-explanatory. So let me toss that to the side. All right, so anyway, assembly lube, I'm probably going to use a little bit of that today, even though it's not required. But like I said, I do a lot of old school techniques because I was raised by old school mechanics. I got the reusable ARP main bolt, and big shout out to Texas Speed, which is probably going to bite me in the ass later on. But I did not want to wait for the springs. I went on, yeah, I know, I'm probably going to get all types of hate email and stuff like that. I went on and went with a different set of spring that's going to allow more lift for, you know, the cam that I have and stuff like that. So that's basically it. Let me go ahead and pop some of these on. All right. Ooh. Hold them in the sun. Can't get my finger up. Just want to give you guys an idea of pretty much what they look like. These things. And I know we all do it. We get valve springs and we try to see if we can squeeze them. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. So yeah, I'm probably going to start on the obvious side because this motor is leaning up more on the driver's side. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna start over here, work my way down. I'm probably just gonna do the first two, okay, on, what is it, piston 2, piston 3? Anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and call it piston 1. I'm gonna start on this side, and that's probably gonna be it. I'm probably gonna wrap up the video and start cleaning up and stuff like that. All right, so we gotta take this bolt out here. Just gonna leave it up here, lay it to the side. Take this rocker off here. I'm just gonna rest the rocker to the side. I'm also gonna check, I'm also gonna check, yeah, it caught me off guard. I was trying to figure out what the heck that banging was. The push rods. I'm gonna try to check the push rods. A good way to do this, bugs. So the good way to check the push rods is if you guys have like a flat pane of glass definitely works better. Okay, take the push rod out and like roll it against some glass. It should roll, a sheet of glass, mind you, not broken glass. It should roll like very good, very smooth, very easy. And then boom, that's how you know that push rod is going to be good. If you lay that push rod down and you get the woggle, it's a no-brainer. That push rod is bad and you need to upgrade it. All right, so let me get this here. See, all down in here is all, let me get some of this oil. Get some of this. I'm testing the threads, mind you. I didn't forget to put the plate on. All right, so we're getting a good bite. I want to back it up a little bit. Okay, so this is how you would do it, okay? You would leave the plate up there like this. Let me just go to the other side and dip this in some of that grimy oil I got over here. Pop it in here. Okay, so this is already going to be the first modification that I'm going to do to this. Like I said, I would recommend using a washer, okay, but I'm probably going to use a socket. All right, give me a second, guys. Let me think this out because I don't have any washers handy, and I'm pretty sure a socket's gonna work a little bit better. All right, so the socket method did not work. So really all I did was lube up the nut. Well, not the nut, I lube. And your butt head. Oh, you got it. You got it. And that's it. Pick it up. I know I'm just working so dirty right now. Drop your keeper in a safe, uncontaminated place, mind you. Okay. I just need to drop this off so I can get the other one. Oh, come on. Come on. You can get it. Let me speed this along because I don't want this video to be too long. So the keepers are out. And you slowly crank this bolt back out. My advice to you guys, if you're doing this and you're not that mechanically inclined, do not stand in the path of the spring. Okay, just in case. I mean, like, nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna lose an eye or anything like that. But it's like, why not be safe than sorry? You'll be that one in a million chance guy or girl who will be in the ER with an LS valve spring, you know, coiled up in your eye, coming out of your nose or something. And then you guys can see, like, remember how when I took this bar out the package, it was at least kind of flat? Now look at it. It's already kinked up. So that's it. Unscrew this a little bit. Even the bolt, even the bolt is like cockeyed. See, I told you guys this was not a forged bolt. So I may upgrade later on to a grade 10 bolt, and I may cut out a better piece of steel. And that's it. Oops, I forgot. How did I forget? I forget your little plate right here. Your little hat, your little valve. I own valve hats. Okay, you can hold on to this, pop off that little valve hat, which you guys probably saw, and out with the old spring. So I can just go ahead and leave that up there. Then you would get the new one. Look how much taller the other one is. Like, look at that. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And you do everything in the opposite order. Okay. Get your little tool here. Spin that bad boy back around. Get it nice and centered, nice and flush. Crank down your bolt. Yeah, I'm only definitely going to do one today because I got enough broken bolts in this motor that I got to try to fight and get out. And I know if I break this bolt off in the head, I'm gonna be furious. I'm gonna be really, really furious. So we got a long way to crank, a long way. And I want to get this perfectly seated correctly. And don't use any power tools or air tools when doing this. Please don't. Take your time. Use regular hand power. Use a wrench. Any wrench you want. Preferably a 1/2 inch. Why 1/2 inch? Because that's the wrench that fits this bolt. Alright, so let me crank this down and I'll get back to you. So this is probably going to be pro tip number 2. So if you guys look closely, we basically almost already collapsed the spring and the valve is like nowhere to be seen. And if you look and you look and you look and you go across, you're like, oh, wow, look at that. So in case you run into that type of trouble, get your little bar and crank the motor. Bring that valve up. The method worked, y'all. Crank that motor, bring the valve back up, seat your locks, and back off on the device. Now everything is seated. I'm definitely gonna make my own of these, or at least upgrade this one. I want to see how good this plate, how good this plate is gonna hold up. As you can see, this was a flat piece of steel. I'm not gonna straighten it because it'll be the old paperclip method. You know, once you move a piece of metal and try to rock it back and forth, it'll eventually break. All right, so there we go. Everything's nice and seated. The valve is up. The lock is back on. It's a little funky, but it is seated all the way around on the hat. Put our rocker back on here. Get our bolt. Drop little Henry Danger back in there. Then we will be done for the day. I know it's not tight. You guys clearly see it's not tight. But that is our spring job. So I did plan on doing all the other stuff I talked about in today's video. I'm not going to do it because storm's coming. That's basically it. Storm's coming. Man. So I didn't get a chance to do everything else like I just rambled on about. I didn't get a chance to do everything else in the video that I was talking about. I'll do that in another video. It just took me a lot of time to get just that one spring on. It probably took me like an hour, which I've done springs before with different tools. I'm gonna have to run to my dad's garage and actually get the valve spring compressor tool and start knocking these bad boys out in like 10 minutes. But you guys already know what it is. Working out here in the grass in the garage, the grassy garage or the gravel garage, whatever we want to call it. It kind of sucks because I'm doing everything with basic hand tools, so it's a little slow. I didn't get a chance to put the oil pan on. I didn't get a chance to put the Fly Flex plate on. We did get the headers off. We got to look into the motor. Like I said, this motor is really, really good. It had about, I'm gonna just round up really, really high and said that this engine had like 80,000 miles on it. You guys got a chance to look on the inside. You see that it was very, very clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare for the storm, run out, get a couple groceries, water and stuff like that. That's really nothing major. And I'm gonna finish dropping in the valve springs. Hopefully sometime this week, I will get the rest of my parts and I can upload a second video for the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm probably gonna title it a little clickbaity or something like that. But that's basically it. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on today's video. And comments, questions, concerns, all that other stuff, let me know. Tweet at me or Instagram me or something like that, and we can get to the talking. Thank you guys so much for the views, though, by the way. I know all types of cheesy YouTubers say it, oh, I never imagined, getting views and likes and, 10 million subscribers. I didn't think I would get any subscribers. I thought I would probably get like 3 views a video, but you guys are loving them. I thank you so much. And see you guys on the next one. Peace.